Saturday night, March 20. Championship Wrestling returns to Philadelphia at the Philadelphia Spectrum. Scheduled on Saturday night, March 20, ladies and gentlemen, will be a great array of wrestling talent, including Mr. Fuji from Osaka, Japan, a current co-holder of the tag team title, meeting the Polish Power, Ivan Putski. Tony Garea locks up with Jesse, the Body, Ventura. Rick Martel will meet from Japan as well, Mr. Saito. And then from there on Saturday night, March 20, the return encounter for the Intercontinental title, the champion, Pedro Morales, once again locking up with Greg Valentine. Notwithstanding the participants in the main event, Adrian Adonis with something known as Goodnight Irene, hoping that it takes him all the way to the top. Perhaps with a victory over the World Wrestling Federation champion, Bob Backlund. Right now, however, take a look at this. This is the Polish Power, Ivan Putski, back in Philadelphia. Squaring off against Mr. Fuji. It's no doubt Polish Power, but it's against the martial arts skills of Mr. Fuji.
That's right. The man is dangerous, Vince. The man is dangerous. But I tell you what, Fuji, I'm going to have my eyes on you. And I'm not, there's no way I'm going to let you sneak up with your karate, your martial arts. This is a wrestling match. This isn't kung fu. This isn't jiu-jitsu. But I'll tell you what, I'll welcome it. If you want to use your karate, I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this Polish hammer on you. And I'll tell you what, I'm ready for you, Fuji. I've been training, and the people in Philadelphia, my Polish army is there standing, waiting for the Polish victory. Jeszcze Polska nie zginęła, póki my żyjemy, bracie. Dziękuję.
Thank you very much. Ivan Putski, his commentary, ladies and gentlemen, on his matchup with our next guest, Mr. Fuji.
Well, there is no doubt that Putski has the size, Putski has the bulk, Putski has the power, but does he have the mental capacity? Does he have the ligament strength? Does he have the wrestling ability to withstand the punishment of Mr. Fuji? I ask you.
Mr. Fuji?
Let me tell you, Putski said, you're going to watch me with your eyes, but let me tell you, hands are faster than eyes. But before you catch me, you be down looking up at me. And I have no mercy for you. So sorry, man.
Mr. Fuji in his commentary, no doubt. Mr. Fuji likewise looking forward to the matchup. In a moment, our guest, perhaps our special guest, the World Wrestling Federation champion, Bob Backlund. Adrian Adonis thinks he has your number.
Yes, I heard all his comments last week that it's been too long, that he's got me down, now he's going to defeat me. Well, I guess, nobody can go on forever. Everybody's got their day where they're going to get defeated, and I'll be the first one to admit that I can't go on forever. But that doesn't mean I'm going to let up at all. I'm going to keep training hard. I'm going to get in that ring and give it 100%. I don't want to get beat, but I have to admit that day will come. And I just hope and pray when I get into that ring in that Philadelphia Spectrum that this day isn't that day when I get in there with Adrian Adonis, because there's too many people out there. The fans have always supported me greatly. They've always been right behind me. They bring their signs down. Good luck, Bob Backlund. I really, really appreciate it, and really makes me feel good. And I'm going to have a lot of energy when I get into that ring in that Spectrum. I don't know who's going to win, but I'm going to give it all I can.
Bob Backlund, no doubt, will be as ready as he possibly can be, but you wonder, regardless of just how ready he's going to be, will it be enough to withstand the onslaught of scientific wrestling skill coupled with the down and dirty tactics of our next guest, Adrian Adonis, along with Goodnight Irene.
You know, Bob Backlund has relied on his wrestling skills for a long time, went through a lot of opponents in a long time. But there's one thing people forget. There's a lot of things the fans forget because they don't have nothing upstairs. But let's go on to Bob Backlund. Now, Bob Backlund's training, vigorous, dips, pull-ups. The man's a highly rated bench presser, incliner, which makes you strong, your upper body strong. But me, I go through Central Park, Daddy. I go where it's down, where you got a chance to get beat up and a chance to take it. And I take on all comers. I don't care who it is. I don't care if they're jumping out of trees, Daddy. And I taunt them with a little money to make it a little even. And when they come around, I start putting them to sleep. And Bob Backlund, there's no such thing as a Sandman, but there's such thing as Irene.